Jess with Thriving Kids Ministry, and I want to share with you 5 S's that greatly affect welcoming new families into your church. So the first S is signage. When a family comes to your church property, is there a very clear church sign on the curb or near the street so they can locate your church? Once they park, is there signs to show which entrance to go in? Some of our churches have multiple entrances, and they already will feel uncomfortable and confused and somewhat unwelcome if they're not sure where to go and they don't want to feel embarrassed. So do you have signage to say, welcome here, so glad you're here, family entrance, or kids drop off, something like that? Once they get into the door that they're supposed to get in, is there proper signage for directing them to where to check their children in, or to a welcome hub or something like that? Signs make such a huge impact. You can affordably get some very large, bold, modern, welcoming looking signs to display. I want to encourage you to go bigger, because when there's people milling around, it's really easy to miss small signs like this or even like this. So big banner signs and wall signs and stand-up signs are such a great idea and so helpful. Another great thing about signs is you might have, some older landscape out front, or a creaky front door, or maybe your building isn't as up to date as you wish it would be. But when you have bold, colorful, modern looking signage, it totally distracts from those outdated things. And families' eyes will be just drawn to those signs and say, hey, these people are modern. I think they're going to do a good job taking care of my kids. I think this church is going to be relevant for me. So signage is so important. The second S is smells. I know this is a funny one, but a smell can really impact somebody's first time experience visiting your church. When you come into the foyer or into the kids' wing or the kids' room, does it smell musty? Does it smell weird? Look into that. I know you might be used to it and nobody complains, it's just how it is, but it really does make a difference on first impression for new people. And families want to know they're bringing their kids into a clean, updated space that's safe for them. So figure out those smells. Try to find ways to fix them through paint or carpet or air fresheners or something. The third S is scenery. When they enter your church, what is the scenery? Does it look like grandma's living room? Or does it look like the decor from the 90s? Nothing against grandma's living room. However, if you're welcoming families with young children, they're going to want to go somewhere that feels relevant, that they can fit in, and they can feel comfortable. So I really encourage you to evaluate what the scenery is in the church, in the foyer, in the hall, into the kids' check-in, obviously in the kids' rooms. You might say, hey, I don't have authority over the church sign out front or what the foyer looks like, but you do have a voice, and you can share and humbly communicate with your leadership how much these things affect kids' ministry and affect welcoming new families. And speak up for that. Be bold. Be willing to make changes and be a part of the change. Take ownership. Take leadership. So the third is scenery. The fourth S is smiles. When people enter, are they greeted by friendly greeters who have good outgoing personalities? When they're directed to where to check in their kids, is there somebody warm and welcoming who will talk to them and make them feel comfortable? You could have great signs and great smells and modern updated scenery, but if there's not a smiling face to personally welcome them and answer their questions and explain things, then they're not going to feel very welcome. The fifth S is security. Do you have a system in place that makes families know that their children are secure? There are different systems to use for checking in with labels and security codes for the parents. But even if you use a clipboard sign-in and a name tag, you need to have a clear system in place to show that your kids' ministry rooms are secure and safe. They're not open with kids just coming and going, and that there's proper adult supervision present. Not just one adult and then there's kids who are just roaming free in there. So security is so important to make families feel welcome. If you're noticing that families prefer not to drop their kids off when they visit and just keep them with them in the service, if you're seeing that happen over and over again, it might be a security issue, or it might be any one of those 5 S's. But so just to recap, we've got signage, smells, scenery, smiles, and security. Does your church pass the 5S test for welcoming families? I hope this helped you, and I hope you make sure all of those 5 S's are strong so that you can welcome a lot of new families into your church.